Hi everyone, Andy here at teelaunch. In this video, I'm going to show you another technique on how to convert a single image into three files to upload for the three-piece canvas wall art. What we're looking at right here is a simplified version of the template that you have access to when you go to the best practices under the three-piece canvas wall art. You will also find another video in there for a copy paste technique, but this technique is going to be a little bit different if that one was a little more challenging for some people. So what we're looking at here is essentially the template, which is right here that you get when you go to the three-piece wall art canvas in the teelaunch app. When you download it, you get this template here, which is essentially a single panel of the three-piece canvases because you need to upload three individual files, the left, center, and right files for the three-piece canvas. So you also need to have this downloaded and ready to go for this technique. So this is essentially three of those lined up in a row with guides down the middle here, which clearly denote all three sections of the canvas. And when you're building your artwork, you can clearly see where things are going to line up on the canvas for when they're printed for the finished product. In this example, we're going to use this lilac sky and just assume that this file is completed. I've saved everything and I've merged all of the layers. So now I have just one layer, one file here. And what we want to do is we want to grab this layer here. So I'm going to click on the layer and I'm going to hold down on my mouse. I'm going to take it and I'm going to drag it up into our multi-graphic template here. And before I release my mouse, you can see the little hand there holding on to it. I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to release my mouse before I release shift. So I'm holding down shift, I'm releasing my mouse, and now I'm letting go of shift. And what that does is it saves it into the center of the document. And I will show you here. So if I do Command T on a Mac, it selects my layer here. And this is showing our entire graphic. So if I grab it here and I move it around, you can see that our whole file is in here. I'm not going to lock it into place right there. But you can see that everything was right here in the center, and that's exactly what we want. So what I want to do, since it's in the center, I don't want to move it anywhere. We're going to save this as our center, or our middle layer here. And what I want to do now is on a Mac, if you hold Command J, you can duplicate the layer. You can see that the layer was duplicated here. And in this one, I want to name it left. And with this layer selected, here I'm going to do Command T. It selects the graphic in the left layer here. And what I like to do is I like to hold down shift while I'm moving things because it keeps things in a 45-degree angle. So if I accidentally don't go in a straight line, it kind of keeps things locked in place for me. So I can like slide straight over. And what I want to do is I want to butt up the corners to the edge. And once you get really close, it kind of locks itself into place. So I'm going to hit enter. You can either hit enter or you can hit this little check mark up here. And that will release the transform bounding boxes. And we want to duplicate this again. So Command J again. I'm going to hide this layer and I'm going to rename this one right. And we're going to do the exact same thing. So Command T to select, to transform. And holding shift, I'm going to click and grab and just drag it all the way back over until it locks into place right there. I'm going to hit enter or the check mark that was up here. And there we have the file that we're going to save out as our right panel of our three-piece canvas. So with this layer visible and on, all you would have to do is file save your JPEG files out and then just kind of go down the line here and save out each one individually. But essentially what we just did here is we took a single graphic that spans across all three canvases instead of creating completely different pieces of artwork for each canvas. We wanted one graphic that spanned across all three canvases, but we can't upload this file because it's too big. Our system is only allowing files like this, so you have to upload three individual graphics. And we essentially drug it in here, repositioned everything, and then we're going to save out each individual layer as three separate files to upload into the teelaunch app for the three-piece canvas wall art. I hope you found that helpful. Thank you very much.